All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Assassination Classroom, season
OVA.
2. Yes, OVA for season 2.
Mm-hmm.
But something that we did not expect.
Right.
It's called To Each Their Own Time, apparently.
And apparently it's specifically supposed to take place after that Valentine's Day episode, which... Of course, there's going to be things that I would personally desire for it to be about if it's taking place after the Valentine's Day episode. It's called something like To Each Their Own Time.
It's probably something where we're going to get more kind of relationship general stuff with the students that didn't get focus, though, in the previous episode. Yes. And thus we'll probably not have a lot of
Karasuma and Bitch Sensei.
Focus.
But I mean, you know, if they wanted to have like an episode of them all moved in and everything, I mean...
That would be pretty cool.
Could.
Yeah.
Could.
I would personally.
That's probably not going to be it.
But without further ado, let's get into this. Oh wow. Okay, what is this? Yes. What? Oh! Okay. Oh, so we're gonna get mini stories.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
図書館師匠なんだそれ
なんだそれ
様は本ばっかり読んでるからな逆に他のもんになれないだろ
失礼ね呪い殺すわよ
お前が言うとシャレに聞こえないんだよ
Well, it's not a joke. Yeah.
この本興味深い術が書いてある
Yeah, what kind of book is that?
No, that's
the Necronomicon.
寺坂さ政治家なんなよ
別に他にやりたいこともねえしな
If this ends up being a Terasaka focused episode, I would love that.
No. It's a bunch of mini stories. So see, it's part 1, so that could be anyone's focus.
みんな真剣に将来のことを考えている
Yeah.
ずっと僕には決められなかったけど、
Right.
やっと見つかった。僕は
Yeah.
みたいな先生になる。
Okay.
おやおやその顔
Oh my god, these two still?
E 組と違って僕らは受験がないから楽でへえそっかそっか
And Karma, yes.
これから3年よろしくねあ、かまねお前まさかうちのここに必死なんだよあいつらも
Takabayashi, no! Takabayashi, no! No! No, my boy! My beautiful boy! Oh, well. Oh my god, wait, what is this?
Yeah.
Oh my god! That's so sad, it's so funny!
Yeah.
Yeah! Yep.
逆効果というかだな
落としたよ。落としたよ。落とし落
ちるとか
Ah! Yeah, okay, cool. Gotcha. So we got a collection to each their own time. Yeah. Wait, but then
But
it
it's
continues
following right after.
Right.
Oh god.
His hair is now parted in 70-30 because he used the word. Yeah.
今年は大河ドラマが結構熱いよ。真田幸村が浪人として参加した。
Just no interest at all.
似合うじゃん。
God, that's amazing. Wow.
Everyone's gonna have 7x3 hair pretty soon.
なかなか積もらなくてがっかりだよね。
Piling up. Yeah.
Yeah, piling up. There it is.
Just don't say anything. That's the only way you can win here.
Yep. Oh!
お釣り忘れてさ、後で気づいてすげえ慌てて、で急いで戻ったのよ。したらまだお釣りそこにあって、超焦ったわ。
That's not even a joke.
That's not a joke.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. You son of a bitch. Wow,
Yeah,
that was
removes the punchline because okay. I don't think we have ever seen a face like that on him before.
みんな七三にされた今、もう言えない言葉は何もねえ。
It's assassination time. No.
今なら使える。ちょっと皆さん。ね。
Wait, what? Oh! He's using the wig to deflect the pellets.
What's with this like inspirational track right now?
Because Takabayashi's cheered up now. Yeah. Everyone else is like, oh, it's so beautiful.
Yep.
I almost thought that said, you've been good at helping the weak and shit, you know? Ah. It's the struggle.
Yes. The way his face is bending over the corner of the desk.
Ah.
それを一番重んじる教育方針だから。言ってることは至極真っ当なんだよな。
Beautiful.
ねえ、私のメイク落としどっかに転がってない？何よこれ、床めっちゃ滑るじゃん。整髪よ？で何よあんたたち七三でこんなことやってたら落ちるわよ受験。同じ落ちるなら恋に落ちたいわ。
Wow.
誰かこの顔捨てといて。滑ってこけたら悲惨だしね。
Ah! Is bitch sensei gonna get a 7x3? Oh my god.
コロ先生の暗殺期限まであと29日。
Okay. So how many of these things do we have?
Karsuva would
Thank
love
you.
it, though.
Thank you. Thank you for giving us that.
ねえ、前原。一緒に帰ろうよ。
Oh.
おう、帰るか。
She waited here for you.
習慣
Oh no.
すぐこれだ。常に生徒の恋愛ネタを狙ってやがる。お、岡野、今から二人でカラオケ行かねえか？
Wait.
息抜きによ。
Oh no! Wait!
The classic deflection. So
Oh my
that
god,
they're in
the
a separate
song.
room. Wow. Wow.
That's funny.
Okay.
That's really funny.
All right.
私の歌全部ハモれるよね。今日あんたが帰るの待ってたのさ。明日2月14日じゃん。
Oh.
なんか当日渡すの照れるからさ。
Oh!
No! No!
Ah!
前原、何これ？
男女が二人で仲良くしていれば先生は絶対の。
So he was using that to lure him into. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ah! Kick the chocolate into his face!
Yep.
乙女心を踏みにじ
前原君、これはいけません。暗殺も恋愛もどんどん自由にやるべきですが、コミュニケーションが不十分だとこういう結果を生むのですよ。
Yes.
Indeed.
正しいけど覗き魔に説教されてんのが腑に落ちねえ。決めました。先生から宿題をあげましょう。
Wait.
Oh, really?
明日中に岡野さんの機嫌を直し、改めて彼女から直接チョコをもらえなければ、内申書の人物評価をチャラ男にします。君はまだ本命から点を残した身。悪影響が出なければいいです。
Oh my
Oh, that's
god!
cruel.
Wow!
That is absolutely cruel.
ねえ、岡野さん、少し話を聞いてあげても。
Dead.
Just a whole chair.
でもダメか。岡野様。
Oh my god!
その懐にさーって太もも熱いけど何とぞ
Okay, alright. And this is the one who said she would be too shy to get chocolates at school.
Yeah.
女の子の心一つつかめないようではこの暗殺教室の卒業資格はやれませんね
Oh.
優れた勉強はに通ず異性の扱いとて例外ではないのですから
Oh my god, this is amazing! He's just gonna tire her out.
No, maybe ask to talk to her, like, outside of school?
内申書はこの際チャラ男でいいけどさ昨日みたいなもらい方じゃ嫌なんだよ
Yeah, that was really sweet.
してほしくてさごめんな気づいてなくて
Getting to the point of the matter?
Yeah, it's a step.
知ってるよお前のことならこの1年で全部知ってる
Do you?
Really?
Yeah, like what?
そうだなハイキックの時見えてんのに見えてないと思ってることとか全体的にガサツなんだよ脳筋だからあとほんと暴力がひでえ
Oh my god.
もっと怒るとミドルキック打ってくるわさらに怒らすとドロップキック打ってくるわ
Oh, wait, what?
最高に怒ると対先生ナイフで喉元をついてくる野生すぎんだよ
No! No
Wait,
way! What? What? Oh my god! Oh my god!
Wow!
This is legend!
Wow!
This is legend!
That's, okay, that's great. That's great.
興味もねえ女のカラオケのハモリ全曲覚えてる
Oh! There you go! There you go! There you go, Mayara! Yeah! Yeah!
だけどお前照れると
Oh my
急にな
god.
るよな
Oh my god.
ほんと単細胞は嘘つけない
A new move! Combo! Yep.
やれやれ
Yada yada indeed.
The chocolate shoe knife, though, that was
brilliant.
Mwah.
いつから覗いてたの
お前のことならこの1年で全部
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
僕はコロ先生みたい
But maybe. Yeah,
Right, right.
Not quite
I
like Koro
understand.
Sensei.
Yeah. Good stuff, though.
Okay.
Oh, that was really
That was
sweet.
fun. That was
Okay,
fun.
very cool, very cool.
Well,
All right, well,
okay.
we got ourselves a little kind of collection of mini stories there.
Indeed.
That was sweet. It was all basically a linear episode, you
Yes.
know, for the most part there. Seemed a little bit shorter than normal, but
And they didn't
Okay.
even have the OP or ED.
Nope,
But
nope.
I will say,
it's probably why it was so much shorter.
Sure. But that whole thing of the chocolate knife, one, was brilliant, but also that was straight up like some master has given Dobby a sock shit. Like that was
Yeah, that was really clever.
that was really clever. Like,
Because I was like, how is he actually going to make
Yeah,
her give him chocolate since she really hates him for what he did here?
exactly. Like that's a bit cruel, Koro Sensei. Like she already gave him chocolate, so
Yeah.
she's not going to give him chocolate again and
Right.
today.
Especially since she's the one that's all about being free and chaotic. So she
Yeah.
wouldn't want to be forced into anything.
Right.
So
Like-
she would literally have to be tricked, which is the thing that she doesn't like.
Uh-huh.
Which is what happened.
Yep.
And she didn't like that it happened. But
Uh-huh.
he did admit that he liked her.
Yep.
Because that's the reason why he memorized all of her favorite karaoke songs.
Exactly.
Which that's a really good wholesome thing to have for your little like side story Valentine's Day kind of mini
Right.
episode here.
Which is
Yeah.
also cool because then that means that even when he was planning the assassination attempt on Koro Sensei,
Yes.
he was also being like, hey, this is something that I've thought about before if I would like to do karaoke with her at some point and being able to keep up on her favorite songs. So,
yes.
you
That's
know,
why it came up as the idea of where they would
right.
do this. Yeah.
Now, well, that in some ways might even make it worse because then it's the whole
could,
thing
yeah.
of, you know, you like her, but then you're not actually, you know, making her the focus when
Right.
when
Yeah.
you're-
How
when you're
could
doing
you?
it. Right.
Ugh.
But you know, yeah. There you go. You know, for junior high students, that's pretty good, I'd say.
To be fair, for junior high students with their crushes on each other, this is really adorable because what this is they're two of the biggest idiots, you know. I believe Krasinova is his nickname, which makes sense because he's the flirt playboy, so Casanova, but Krasinova.
Yeah.
And then I believe for her, she was, I believe, Manga Maniac.
I don't know.
Yeah, she was Manga Maniac.
Okay.
I believe so. Yeah, because the one that she had, I remember it was something that was a chaotic one, and of all of these here, Maniac makes sense. And he mentioned that she reads her manga and ends up getting like rice stuck in between the pages.
Yeah, so she probably is Manga Maniac, yeah.
Yeah. So of course these two ending up together makes a lot of sense.
And the whole idea of the different ways that he was like following after her and like on all fours, like please, you know, the chocolates, miss, you know, can I have some more? Like, okay, all right.
That was sweet. And then Nagisa kind of having this understanding of, hey, I would like to be a teacher like Koro-sensei. Cool. Yes. But maybe not exactly like Koro-sensei.
Exactly.
That's the whole point of being a teacher, is that, well, when you have a teacher, is that they're going to teach you the way in which you can apply the things that they have taught you.
You figuring out your own way, not just becoming a carbon copy. So
exactly.
In Nagisa's case, Nagisa will figure out his own way of teaching, you know, and it'll be great. It'll be awesome. Yeah. The two skits that came before it, what even were they? Because
they weren't really skits. They were all just a little setup for basically just this bit here. The beginning part was basically just everyone's future. And a lot of the people had little differences in terms of what they would focus on and things that, you know, they were excited about, you know, kind of going into. And then, if anything, they kind of gave us a bit of a confirmation that some of the things with regards to their plans did work. So Karma did end up passing the entrance exam. In fact, he aced it to Kunigaoka, I believe.
Kunigaoka, yeah.
The actual high school.
Right, and then there was that whole ridiculous set of things with Takabayashi where he didn't get into the school that he most wanted to get into,
and thus got a bit depressed.
Which was hilarious to watch him just sort of like, oh no, my world is crumbling around me.
And then Koro-sensei.
But then Koro-sensei so overcompensates. He's like, all right,
you guys all have to be very sensitive around him, so do not say any words that have any correlation to failing. I loved how just Ronin. Because a Ronin is basically a
samurai without a master.
Samurai without a master, so someone who is a failed samurai in that respect. So therefore, that correlates back.
Even to the point where when he's like, I'm going to tell a joke that's going to really bring up his spirits, he tells a joke with no punchline because apparently there's some wordplay that could be done on punchline that would make it sound like a failed exam.
And then, of course, they all say, but there's no punchline. And then, haha, I got all of you.
Yep.
There were multiple moments in this episode that were kind of like that, where it's the, haha, I got you.
Now, I will say one thing.
That's just fun.
One thing that I personally would have loved to see from that skit, since we got the bit of Bitch Sensei with the 7x3 as well, because she just comes in and, of course, says all of the words, right?
Right, yes.
I would have loved for there to be a point where Karasuma walks by and sees her with the 7x3 part and just blushes and just sort of like looks down and keeps going like but what we great is that she misses it,
right? So she comes up and she's like, Karasuma, like Koro-sensei,
look at what they did to me.
He combed my hair.
Yeah, I spent 45 minutes getting my hair looking the way it did. Now
and then while she's lamenting, her eyes are shut. Karasuma just kind of goes and then like
so professional
turns away, and he just goes, that's unprofessional. Yeah. You should know better. And then turns away, and he's like, ugh. And then she's like, Karasuma.
Oh boy.
God.
But they did show her with the parted hair afterwards,
beautiful.
which was appreciated.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh boy.
But all this for a little kind of mini OVA kind of collection of short stories, and yet it's all also one kind of linear storyline as well for the most part. It felt really good. Yeah. And I do believe that like this is the kind of stuff that would just be canon then. Like
yes. Yeah.
Like this definitely did not seem like it was out of canon, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it felt like the kind of thing where it's there's so many characters in Class 3E that we can't actually give them all focus, right? So we're going to relegate any focus for the characters that doesn't really pertain to the main plot to sort of side stories and, bits there.
Yeah, and in terms of an anime adaptation, it's probably something where it's a bit too much to, put everything in there.
Right. Yeah, so they basically
the kind of thing that gets
hit the high notes, and then I'm guessing these would be like the equivalent of like bonus chapters, or if it was a light novel series, or it's as class.
It's a manga.
But little things where it's like, oh yeah, here's a fun little side dealio thing that maybe the mangaka had an idea for, but they're still like planning out the main storyline. So they're like, okay, I'll use one of these things that I have in the reserve for this week to be just sort of like a here you go,
Yeah, because I mean, Koro Sensei is probably the shoo-in for the mangaka in this point as well, in that they're like, I wonder what the characters' relationships will end up being like.
Taking notes on the shipping situations and then all of that.
And then the idea that Koro Sensei is also writing a love story based on true events in his life, of the people in there. That seems a bit meta. Yeah, totally. But it was a cool thing to see them kind of semi-seriously trying to assassinate Koro Sensei. Yeah. And yet it's the thing of where it's like...
Yeah, like when Takabayashi took the rifle and he was firing, not even automatic, but just single shots, just pew, pew, pew. It's like, okay, I'm glad your confidence is doing better, buddy.
Yeah.
But that's strictly pretense. Like,
it was sweet though to see him having this moment of confidence, given that he is definitely like the quietest character, I would say, in the class. Probably. One of, if not the quietest.
Yeah. Also seeing Itana with the 7-3 split was hilarious.
Itana with his veins popping out of his head.
And the bandana still in, or the headband or whatever.
Which is funny because I kind of have a semi-similar hair kind of bit to that, except it's more like 85-15, I would say.
Yeah.
Because that would mean it would be more like split like right here.
Right. Like,
and mine's more like,
that would be like if you go to one of those barber shops where the person only ever does the one haircut. Like I'm kind of a random tangent story, but I don't know if you've ever been to those. But I remember going to one and I was like, I had a picture. How old were
you?
No, this was like 6 months ago.
This was recent?
Yeah.
Oh no!
And I came in and I straight up had a picture reference of like, this is what I want my hair to look like, and they were like, yeah, totally, no problem. Didn't do anything like that, and basically just did like they're like, this is my haircut, and it was at one of those places where like the haircut was like really cheap and everything, and they did it real fast and stuff. So I was like, okay, well, whatever. So drop in appointment, that's fine. But
so you just went somewhere else like 2 weeks later,
basically,
or like a week later.
Yeah, but
you just go and take the clippers and buzz your hair like immediately afterwards.
Anywho, but yeah,
I feel you.
But now we're on to the rest of the show, and there's really not that much left, so we'll have to see what happens there.
No. Yeah. But there still is a decent amount, considering that
it's not actually 22 episodes.
It's not actually 22 episodes. It's 25 episodes.
Yes, we can still deal with Shiro and that whole thing.
Yeah, and there's also the potential thing of where if Shiro is not like just the rest of everything there,
what the government has planned, and
like what the government has planned. What are some things that could cause drama amongst the students?
Sure.
Koro Sensei maybe just coming up to the end of, just this whole part of the
school year
and stuff as well.
Yeah.
The school year, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us and the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel.
Stream every weekday. Info's in the description.
Yes, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.